Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. We are going along smoothly over here and things are looking pretty good now that we're starting to automate more of this. Our big challenge at the moment is the limited supply of sand. So let's have a quick look what we can do here. It is, of course, the issue that we have is related to the fact that we're not able to sort these things from one another. So I guess in its simplest form, we could just have a quick look at putting something nearby. So we've got sand, rock, and dirt, basically. And so let's just put it through a sorter over here. Okay, so let's put a sorter in here. We're just gonna leave it as is. Basically, we're going to sort. Well, we want to sort. Definitely want to sort sand. And we want to sort dirt, and we want to sort rock, right? Is that about it? Is there anything else in here? Well, let's see what else we get up to. So I'm quite comfortable to go ahead and just build it, right? Resume construction there, 80 parts. We should be more than comfortable with that, right? We don't have that many parts available, but anyway, we'll do that. That's going to be fine. At the same time, we need a few bits of storage here, I guess. So what I'll do in its simplest form, we'll just do 1, 2, 1 and 2, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll flip it around and do kind of like 3 and 4 over there, right? And so maybe that's going to be as simple as that, right? Just do that, and we'll just do that, and we'll probably do this whether we need it or not. I don't really think we will, but let's go ahead and get that built as well. This will be our sand option. This will be our dirt option, and that one is going to be rock until such time as we see anything else come out of this. That's going to generally be it. These guys are, you see, just generally not able to sort out the stuff, right? So that's the issue that we have over here. Still waiting on a few more. Okay, here they come. So once that's up and running, we should have a few people to work here. Okay, so sand, all these things just going to hang out. Really? We're waiting on 5 more? And over here? 20 more. Wow, that's actually a lot of parts. Oh, we just kind of ramped out our parts just like that. Let's have a quick look at what's going on with parts over here. I think no, concrete slabs are coming. Concrete slabs are starting to really ramp up now. So these guys should all be doing its thing, right? I think we're all good with this. It's just these guys are just basically slow, right? So that's it. I don't think we're able to. I'm kind of tempted to just get rid of this one, just because we can't. I don't think we can actually get it here. And then on this side, we're continuing to produce these. We've got huge amounts of them, huge amounts. So, but actually, well, once it's full, then the rest will all go and fill up the rest over there. So I guess it's reasonable. We're doing reasonable rates of production. I think we should just upgrade to a better facility. But as you can see, all of these belts are full, so we are actively working on all of these. I mean, and when we have a little bit of a red blip there, it's just when it's filling up from the next one. So all of that should be more than good. This is all up and running now. What I want to say is that reject single load products. Please do not do the single load product. We definitely want to make sure that these guys are kept empty. Right? We want to... Oh, this guy's actually dropping some stuff off here. That's interesting. And this guy did what? Picked up copper. No. This product is not assigned to any output port. Why are we even contemplating bringing this here? No. Why are we... Why am I produced like... What? I don't want this, right? Unassign the product from the sorter, please. Don't do that. I don't want you to come here. There's other facilities where this can go, right? It should go elsewhere. Okay? Actually, let's do an import route, right? An import and export route to here, right? It's as simple as that, really. Okay. And now we've got no, don't do that. Well, I think we should. I think. Oh, this is okay. Okay, fine. Let's just not stop worrying about it. I think what is going to happen is it will. Now we should have reasonable amounts of sand, right? So all we want to do is make sure that this guy is continuously full of sand, and then everything else should be okay. This guy is wanting to be full of limestone. This guy is wanting to be full of coal, and then this guy. We do want the rock here, right? So please, if you have a rock available, bring it here. Yeah, actually, maybe that's okay. Let's just do that. So let's just make sure that all of this is constantly running. So these guys should now be producing. This should be filling up, and this should be going a little bit smoother. I would like us to do this a little bit quicker. And so the question is, do we upgrade? Ooh, I just cleared a message here, which I didn't necessarily want to clear. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so research fuel station, build a fuel station and connect it to a fuel storage with diesel, water for the settlement. So there's a few bits and pieces that we need to do. Build a groundwater pump and ensure water gets delivered to a water facility. So for some reason, they want us to do a groundwater pipe. So we'll have a bit of a look at that. The crude oil reserve is running low, which is, I think, one of my key worries at the moment. In terms of going slow, this is the thing. You run out of out of this because these guys are just kind of spinning around. So that's the one that's a bit of a challenge for us at the moment. But I think everything is now moving along over here. So this should all be quite comfortable. The only thing I'm worried about, that I'm wondering about, is if we need to increase things here. So we are effectively running out. So let's make sure that we're constantly loading this guy, please. Hang on. Can you even get there? You can get there from this side. That is interesting. So here we've got limestone going into there. That's fine. And that is not producing for us at the moment, I think. This is just a sorter where the limestone is coming out of. So we can continue to pick up over here. That's fine. And then this guy, no, don't do that. Don't do that. This guy, okay, so this guy is coming out through here. So forget about that. We don't necessarily want to deliver. We just want to deliver it over here. So let's go and have a quick look at the iron. So iron, I guess, is just, quite frankly, not keeping pace with what's happening over here. So we need a couple more vehicles. So grab me one more of these guys and two more of these guys, and that should help the whole iron production out a little bit more. Okay, we do need to get on to research number 2, but I'm just wanting to make sure we've got a few other bits and pieces in a reasonable shape. It's interesting, this guy is starting to drop down a little bit. But we'll see. I don't think we're anywhere close to being problems here. I think that'll kind of stay the course there. Okay, so let's have a look. So we are moving along. I could go a little quicker on some of these things, but I think let's quickly clear out a few more of these items. So what we want, we've researched the fuel station, build a fuel station, and connect it to a fuel storage diesel. So fuel stations. At the moment we've got the diesel over here, a little bit of it, to be honest. And then the question is, do we do a fuel station in this location, or do we just do it all the way back here? I think let's just build a little fuel station in this area here. So we'll grab ourselves a little bit of a fuel station. And what I will do is I will decommission this guy. So let's go ahead and decommission this guy. Right, clear out all of that. We've got these two running, which should be fine. and then we'll add another to that. And what I'll do on this side is I'll put the fuel station kind of like this, right? So that we have it fairly out of the way. So we would like to grab one of these guys. Okay, all good. That should do the trick in terms of clearing this up for us. Just want to make sure, yeah, I think our power is fine. I don't think we need any more than that. I kind of built that extra one there so that we can kind of potentially continue this in this direction. And we can do it a little bit differently as we go forward as well. Okay, so with the fuel station in mind, now guys here should be able to come and fuel up a little bit more effectively. And I think we could also assign a truck, right? So assign me one truck to this, right? So that we've got, I didn't see what we got there. Anyway, now we've got a truck that's going around. This guy is going to go around refueling things that shouldn't be driving all the way here to get fuel, right? So that's a good helping point there. Now, what I would like to do is grab an extra one of these guys over here, and probably an extra little truck there as well, just to try and move this a little bit quicker. So they're all coming over this way, and yeah, we're effectively running out of iron, right? That's the issue. We're running out of iron, so we need to start upping our mining a little bit better. Now, on the other hand, let's quickly have a look at what's happening with the ship. The ship can go still a few more places, so maybe let's extend the exploration into this direction. So that we can do that, we do need to build a water facility. But in terms of that, I was kind of wondering, shall we have a bit of a look at how we're going to lay this out? Now, I'm not too familiar with all the cool stuff the cool new stuff that's in there, but presumably we can build something like this in this area but we'll have to clear stuff out a little bit more. So we've got a few more people ready to go. I think, if anything, we can probably start to do some stuff on this side. We may not want to completely close it off, but we can get rid of this as well. So let's go ahead and build another one over here. And at the same time, I'm thinking, where is the water? Let's just have a look at where the water is at the moment. Groundwater is in this location. So we could put a little groundwater pump over here and help supply some stuff, right? Just wanting to keep it a little bit out of the way. So if we were to just build a groundwater pump, let's do it over there. And this one requires, yeah, we should be all good with that. So go ahead and resume the construction on that guy. And we want a water facility for the settlement. So if we go here, water facility, I'm kind of tempted to do it over here. So what we'll do, I'll have to have a bit of a look. Yeah, that's fine. I think this is going to be comfortable. So grab me. Oh, okay. So can we flip it around though? I'm just thinking. Oh, and we did get a location exploration. Cargo ship technology has been discovered. Beautiful. And a new settlement. Great. So bring back all of the stuff. What is this settlement selling us? Ooh. So what are they saying? So we can buy a cargo ship with parts 3. 600 parts 3, we can buy a cargo ship. Okay, that's fine. I believe we did discover a cargo ship, right? Over here, yeah. So we can buy cargo ships. I like it. I like it a lot. Available for borrowing. Nice. So there's lots of chickens. Lots of things we can start trading now, which is different from where we were at in the past. Okay, let's quickly finish off this guy. I am tempted to clear this one out. So let's clear that out, and in that same vein, let's clear out this as well. So clear these things away for us. We would like to pipe some water out this way. We'll have to see. I mean, all of this is going to. I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct all of this because we're really not using this anymore. What is this going? This is coal. Okay, so let's forget about that. Cancel this construction completely. I'm going to go ahead and clear out all of this stuff as well. Okay, so clear out all of that. This will move to wherever it's going to go, right? Do we have room for it? We don't. We don't. So anyway, that'll stay there for the time being. We can go ahead and resume construction on this guy so that we build that one. And then we get the water facility in place here as well. I'm also keen to potentially start moving some of those items out here as well. But for the time being, so this guy's run out, right? It's going to give me an alert any minute now. Yeah, loose storage is empty. Okay, so this is now a little bit less, we're not doing as great as we are. So I'm going to give it a minute or two as we sort that out. So what I wanted to do is see about flipping it around. Exactly. We can flip it around and we have this guy operating over here, right? Exactly. So my thinking is flip it around. Why does it want to do? Why doesn't it want to? That is weird, isn't it? So flip, shift. What is shift? Okay, shift is do another one. If we rotate it, but for some reason it doesn't want to flip. I just want to make, so now it's allowing a flip, right? The flip isn't working. Well, if that's the case, what I'm thinking we should be doing is trying to run it in here somewhere. Flip really just isn't want to working. Okay, well, anyway, let's do that. We'll do that. We'll get the wastewater connected. Do that, and then it cannot join Y. Because why? Cannot join if not flat. Really? So it wants to do this. I was hoping I thought that would have been kind of workable. But anyway, we'll do that, right? And give me a bit of a vehicle ramp in this location as well. Yeah, that spot right there, I think, is what I'm after. So give me a vehicle ramp like this, and then let's build all of that. Okay, and actually, I want to build this guy, of course, as well. Fresh water shortage, disease risk. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, well, anyway, we're working on it. So this guy is there, and it's doing its thing. Now, what we also need to do, of course, is, and I'm thinking we'll do some proper water storage over here. What is that? Hang on. Just before we do this, is that in the right location? Something looks off there. No, it is in the right location. Okay, so I guess that's fine. It'll be fine there. Now, what I do want to do is get us some water storage here. So for some reason, we can actually build there, right? So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do at least something like that, right? Maybe even a fourth one, right? We want proper amounts of water here. Okay, and that will be the one that we're going into. And then on this side, we're coming out all the way from here. We're going to go ahead and run it straight over there. That's actually not the one we want. We want it over there. No. In there. In there. In there. Wow, that's a long pipe. Anyway, we can bring water off of that at any point and any time. So let's grab a couple of extra ramps. So if we're gonna say, hang on. So if we're gonna say, add an extra one here, we would want the ramp to be approximately in this location, I think. So let's grab that, give us a ramp nice and central over there. And similarly, I'm thinking we'll do a ramp nice and central. Well, actually, this ramp we can do like, well, we want to do maybe something like this. There we go. So there we go. So let's build all of that. That's going to be costing us a little bit to get all of that built. We'll build all of this as well. Thank you. Okay, so lots of stuff under construction at the moment. We'll get some settlement water. Now, we are running low on potatoes. So the question in my mind was, do we start having a look at this guy? This guy is okay. So let's unpause the work over here. Okay, so we'll run that. And what I thought we should do is maybe we pause this one. Anyway, let's just do a few. Okay, collect the reward. We've got settlement water, and I didn't tell us what the reward was. Captain's office. I think we're starting to get there now. So anyway, we're switching this one on because, yeah, we are burning through the stuff now. Okay, so let's see. So that's getting a little bit better. We still have a few more workers. I'll switch this one back on for a while. We'll have a look at this guy. That guy's ready to go. So let's head out to the next spot there. Okay, that's all working. Okay, so we've done eviction. We've got some edicts going on. Okay, so let's do that. We do need to build the captain's office as part of this. And we seem to be out of power. This guy is assigned to a 3-hour harvester, and we're trying to make use of this, but for some reason we're not. And we're not filling up here, are we? Yeah, we're short on... we're super duper short on iron. Yeah, so the iron is not filling up, guys. What's going on with the iron over here? We're just the mining operation is just crazy slow. Okay, so let's add a couple more trucks specifically to the iron. That should help us out a little bit. And no, power seems to be okay most of the time. So I'm not necessarily going to go straight into power. These guys should be super happy now that they've got water, right? We don't have electricity yet, but we do have water available. So I guess that should be okay. I'm kind of tempted to... Now, what I've done here is I've effectively stopped all of this activity from working. Anyway, we'll see that go shortly. This is better. Give me another round of that. So with the two of them in lockstep, we should see a little bit of improvement. I think because we're seeing these things happen, these spikes, I think we should probably just get a little bit of extra electricity going. But I am super worried about, okay, so we've got the ship in battle. That's okay, I understand. We'll have to just come back, battle in progress, and we lose and we go. That's okay. This guy should get stuff sorted out again. We should be stockpiling water pretty comfortably over here, and we are dumping wastewater over there, no problem. And these guys are able to move through doing their thing. Okay, yeah, we'll be up and running with this in no time. We just want to make sure that we're assigning plenty of trucks to this, right? Give me 2 more trucks there, please, so that we can do this a little bit more effectively. Okay, so everything is starting to move. We need a captain's office and do a few more things over there. So let's have a look. So where is the captain's office? Over here, right? I guess the captain's office will be quite nicely placed like this, right next to the trading dock. Got a bit of room over there. So let's get the captain's office going. And then we can run an edict. We need to build some research lab to research lab 1. And we need to produce lab equipment in assembly 2. So let's just have a quick look. What is our situation? So we're not terribly quick at this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so who is actively new refugees? Brought with them a few things for us. That's good. So are we still producing these? We're not producing these. Okay, so we are actively running out of vehicle parts. And the idea was we will build vehicle parts over here. So now let's do that. All of this is super duper loaded. So we may as well go ahead and activate one of those as a vehicle for vehicle parts and allow ourselves a little bit of storage in that sense as well. So I'm guessing we do something like this. That's reasonable, right? Okay, so that should be workable. Get us some vehicle parts ready to go here, so that we can keep producing that and working with that. Diesel is an issue, and then the rock is the issue. I don't mind all of this. Everything else is looking absolutely brilliant. Am I paused? I'm paused. That's what's happening over here. Everything else is looking so good. So that's not a problem. We still have some issues with potatoes, right? Are we running out? We should be fine. We should be fine. I think these guys should be producing pretty good amounts of this, right? And we should have reasonable amounts of water available over here as well. Okay, so that's good. Starting to get into play here. The loose. We'll keep that. We'll keep that warning in there so we know. I can. I mean, we've got all of these things here. I don't necessarily need to look at them all the time. Some stuff being produced on this side, no problems. And yeah, that is starting to ramp up now. We're starting to see this move a little bit quicker. Yeah, that's good. We don't have, oh, we do have iron here. Okay, so starting to see some good numbers here now. Okay, that's good. And sand is readily available, and concrete slab should be readily available all the way. Excellent. And we've got our little bridges in place, and that is looking good. Let's head on over here and see what's happening with dumping. Yeah, dumping is still comfortably going along its merry way. Okay. So next step is we built the captain's lab, captain thingy. Activate the vehicle fuel saver edict. Let's do that straight away. Industrial edicts, vehicle fuel saver. So how do I do this? I do that, right? Okay, and that is costing me 1 unity at the moment to do that. But what it is doing is vehicle fuel consumption is reduced by like a bit more. Oh, excellent. Oh, so this is, I just have to do that, and then we can have a look at what is happening from the collection perspective. Okay, good. So that is that. Now, the next thing we need to be looking at is the research lab. So I do like the fact that this guy is actually telling you what to do next. So for research lab 1, so it wants us to upgrade the research lab, but I think ultimately we'll move it over here somewhere to make sure that we've got everything sorted, right? So we just have a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and trim off all of that. I'm going to try and leave some trees on the ridge line here, but we'll do that. We'll get rid of those, and then we'll see what we do with the rest. But let's continue that over there. Now, okay, so the next thing we're going to do is lab equipment in assembly 2. So lab equipment, if I go and have a look at the recipe for lab equipment is requiring, oh yeah, we've got the lab equipment stuff already on the way here. So we've got some extra people now. Let's have a look. Yeah, bring together some stuff for us. Let's switch that. Let's switch that one back off again. And now the lab equipment, we can go ahead and produce lab equipment over here. So this guy is doing vehicle parts. That's fine, no problems. We can also do lab equipment with exactly the same thing, right? Go again for that. So assembly 2, these two will be producing lab equipment for us. And then from there, we would like to actively run it into something like this, into the research facilities, right? So got no research currently underway here. And I'm wondering, they want us to upgrade it, but I'm not convinced upgrading is the way to go, unless, you know what I'll do? Let's quickly demolish both of these, right? Grab me both of those demolitions, and then we'll try and find a little spot over here that makes sense from a research perspective. We'll build it again, and then we'll go from there. So a research lab basic. So apparently it wants us to do the upgrade. So if we were to pop in a research lab over there, right, and we say, go ahead, build it. still a pretty minor operation. Mine control tower has nothing to do. Okay, so let's just have a quick look. What is our mining designation looking like over here? Look at that. We're really cutting into it now. So let's see. At the moment, we may want to, I'm pausing it for a second while we quickly have a look at this. So if we look at our mining designation here, yeah, we can see that we're already up to this spot, right? So let's have a look at our layers. So I mean, there's still a fair bit to go in there, right? We can really go in there. Do we need to... I'm kind of wondering whether we go and do a little... I don't think it'll work to do the slither down there. I'm contemplating not going in from that side, right? And what we can do is a lot of rock in there. So I think really we just want to push it in there a little bit and then that way. So what we're going to do, right? Let's clean this up a little bit. So if we're going for the... Okay, so let's leave that in place. For the mining designation, let's clear out this. We'll clear out that. We will continue what we're doing over here, right? Beautiful. So let's do that. We continue that all the way down to that level. That's fine. Here, what we'll do is we will make sure it is nice and... No. I don't want... yeah, that should do the trick. And then here we would want to do the same thing, right? So there's a little bit of additional designation here. This one can remain as is, but what we will probably need to do is look at... Well, do we need to, or can we just go a little bit further down now? Okay, so my thinking is we'll grab all of this, right? And then what we'll do is we'll go down even some more. The problem with... Yeah, the problem with this is right now. So forget about that. Maybe what we'll do is we'll flatten this out. And what we'll do here is we'll go in a little bit deeper, right? I'll just keep that in place for now. We'll go in a little bit deeper over here. I'm not sure. I think we can push in quite a bit over here as well. And we can. So let's do all of that. So that's a reasonable mining designation. So let's close that out. The guys can go ahead and get us in line with that. Okay. That should work. Okay. Now we've built the research lab. Okay. So that gives us... So I guess this will be a pretty significant pit that we're digging over here. Okay. So this guy will be built any minute now. Should be okay. And then we'll go into advanced research. Yeah, everybody is kind of chill at the moment. Got plenty of capacity. Let's have a quick look at our mining designation in this area. Yeah, so we're doing a nice big chunk out of the hillside there. And what we'll do, we'll just continue doing that, and then we'll start digging things out a little bit more. Probably the way to go. Once we've got that, there's a big mountain that we can dig out over here, so I'm not too worried about that. This one is slow going. We're not using nearly the kind of copper amounts that we're doing in terms of iron and the others. Let's have a quick look over here. We are 45%, so we do need to find something else, right? Let's quickly send this guy out to the last spot. Oh no, we still have a few spots we can go to. So go over here, please. Explore that one for us. We do need to keep exploring so that we've got all of that going. Everything else looks pretty healthy over here. All of our parts now, our iron. Yes, our iron is looking way healthier. And our steel production over here. And this guy is looking good. Excellent. I like it. This is built. Now, can I please go ahead and upgrade that? No problems. You should have... Oh, I need some stuff to be able to upgrade it. Okay, well, let's build some stuff then. Okay, so I'll leave at least 2 in there. And we're still on... Oh, we are on assembly 2s, right? So we'll get at least an extra bit going on there. So we'll leave a little bit of room there. At the same time, what I might do is let's quickly copy... so if I copied... if I wanted to copy all of that. And I wanted to do... I don't know if that actually will work. So let's do this. Let's grab the conveyor. And we'll run that one out over there. And if we go upper level... Sorry, what's upper level again? Yeah, that's fine. We'll go up a level and down a level like so. So let's go ahead and build this guy. So please grab me all of this stuff. And yeah, go ahead, build all of that. And here we are going to set the recipe for lab equipment. Please, and thank you. So lab equipment will be produced over here and sent into this direction. So as soon as we've got like 12 lab equipment ready, we'll upgrade this and see how we... Well, we'll have a look at how we can sort out the rest of that. We'll do that. So ship in battle, we've lost and it's coming back. Let's have a quick look at what's going on with our potatoes. So we are, for some reason, struggling to now keep the potatoes in play here. Soil moisture. I don't think we're running... Oh, we might be running out of water a little bit over here. That might be part of our issue. We've got tons of water for the settlement, so that's not a problem. Yeah, so clearly we're not producing as many as we probably should. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just do that. So we'll just do 1-1, and then this one can still do 2-1, you know, so that we keep a little bit of a higher soil fertility going on with that one. Let's see if we produce a little bit more doing that. Okay, so let's clear this one out. We've kind of got that going now. We should at least have that going now. Beautiful. Power and people working, and we should see our very first 12 of them in place. Produce lab equipment in assembly 2. So that is being done. Okay, lab equipment done, and now we can research and upgrade this one. So let's go ahead and upgrade it. Okay, get yourself upgraded. Oh, out of power. You sometimes wonder what is taking all of the power. Captain. This is all done. Got our diesel ready to go. Yeah, all of this is working. No problems. Interesting that that guy is picking up over there. Not over here. Don't know why that is happening necessarily. I'm super worried about the diesel. The diesel is my worry. Okay, so this guy is not where I want it to be. All right, so that's the unfortunate thing about it. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this. What is this doing? It needs recyclables? No. Right? No. Oh, it's an output. I'm like, what? No, so what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to deconstruct it and just plan out. Do we? Yeah, let's deconstruct it. So we need to build. So I'm going to do that straight away. And then obviously what we want to do here is we want to run a little bit of a storage of these items, right? So we'll give ourselves a little bit of room to about here. We'll do 2 of them. And then, well, we could have just left it. But anyway, it's too late now. I'd rather we have it look a little bit better than that. Can we cancel? Reconstruct it. No. Cancel the construction. Under deconstructed. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. We're a little bit... we're going to finish this one off, get the research 2 going. Let's quickly have a look at what we found an oil rig. Okay, so that's good. So we'll collect our reward, which is great. And advanced research is done, so we'll collect some more rewards. Now, the next big thing is power generation and some advanced oil processing, which I think is important. We pop out over here. We've found the oil rig all the way out here. There's still a few more spots we can go and visit. Let's go ahead and send the ship over there. But yeah, that's good. So the oil rig is over here. It's nice and close for us to get some oil. And we'll get some more advanced power going. Need to keep keep an eye on that because that's not improving. Okay, let's quickly do, I'll just quickly pop in the research the way I would like to have it. And then from there, so research lab 1, I'm keen on... doing just something like this. So I could potentially expand research into that direction. If I did this, right, that's that's the wrong way around. No. I'm not, hang on. Give me a cut and flip it around. Yeah, this is actually better. Do it this way around. Yeah, I think just something like that, right? And then what we'll do is we'll kind of collect it in there, and we can run it and add an extra one over there, right? And then similarly on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run that one over there, right? So this will give us all of that. We can add some more to the mix. We can even add some extras if we needed to. But for time being, that's going to be just fine. So what I'll do is I will start the construction process for this. So at least we'll have that. And then we'll need to start looking at what we can do. We'll probably just smelt it, right? I think we can we'll have to have a look at the recyclables thing. Location has been explored. We've got a new discovery, which is wheat seeds, which is awesome. The ship is coming back, so that's good. Okay, guys, I will leave it there. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Tell me what you think. We are doing it pretty slowly, but I'm feeling more comfortable doing it this way. We'll keep an eye on the potatoes. We're not in trouble just yet, but we may have to continue to expand things a little bit. We've obviously added a few more people to the town. So that's where a lot of this is coming from. We've got 28 months of food left. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. Bye-bye.